Hello, G Rose, and today we're going to be talking about the philosophy of lack 5, which we had the pleasure of recording with. It was really, really wonderful to get back together with Cadell, Tim Adalin, and Alex Ebert. We did the philosophy of lack series, I believe, two years ago. And that was really, really wonderful, a favorite series of mine, and we had the chance to go back through it. And you can find the recording on philosophyportal.com. The hope here is to let you know about it and to highly suggest you give it a listen. I finished the Cadell's course on the Écrits by Lacan the other night, maybe 2 or 3 nights ago, and I cannot suggest it enough. You must give it a listen, must give it a look. You can find it, although the amount of work that Cadell puts into the lectures is extraordinary, and it's just, he makes everything so clear. Which is amazing. I've reading sections of the Écrits, just trying to get a grasp on the difference between logical time, clock time, some of the stuff that he says about law, criminality, some of the ideas of the Bermudian knot, and I know Cadell has on his YouTube page, he talks about that as well, but just getting all that clear is just really remarkable. So I cannot suggest the class enough. You should certainly give it a listen. And in addition, you can find this conversation on the philosophy of lack 5. And I really, really enjoyed this. We got into a lot of things that were just fascinating to me. I've really been interested to think of Lacan and Beatrice from Dante together. And I think what you see in Beatrice is kind of the role of psychoanalysis today, that is this gradual movement so that we can handle more and more of the other. In the conversation, we'll make distinctions between, say, the inferno, which we avoid by ethics, and the paradiso. We need a Beatrice in the art of being a Beatrice to avoid the paradiso from becoming a Lovecraft. So there's differences between Inferno and Lovecraft. We talked about the need to think about locating ourselves in the act of fertilization and this kind of coming forth of life, the not you to the you versus return to the womb. There was just a lot, and I really enjoyed it. We talked about voicecraft, the need for those kind of training in voicecraft, the facing of negative speech. We talked about Ebert's work with threshold equilibriums, preserving energy, and how that relates to Lacan. And so overall, this is a wonderful conversation, and I highly suggest it. And again, please visit Philosophy Portal. Please take the class on Lacan, sign up for it. It's well worth your time. It's frankly extraordinary. And I also would suggest the class on the science of logic, and thus spoke Zarathustra, and the phenomenology by the great Hegel, and on what is sex by Alenka and Zupankchik. And just extraordinary. And again, it was a thrill to be part of the conversation. And for more, please visit philosophyportal.online. You can find everything under the course tab. And thank you so much for your time.